and the rough. Even start. Darby Lee, Miles Story. In between horses, Patricia, Solo Survivor, and Sind. Last of 5 as they enter the first turn. Mark Guidry and Miles Story cutting across the face of the field to lead as they round the first turn. Miles Story in front of Darby Lee by 3. About that same margin to Patricia, who covers Sind with the rails, and one more to Solo Survivor. Racing toward the backstretch, the opening quarter for Miles Story, 24 3/5 seconds. Miles Story, the favorite's in front, and the favorite is clear of Darby Lee, who keeps tabs on that speed. Still 7 lengths back to Patricia, Sind at the rail, and Solo Survivor, more or less a joint last. Racing up the backstretch, 5 furlongs to go. Miles Story leads Darby Lee, who starts to chip away at that lead of Miles Story. Miles Story by a length and a half now to Darby Lee, and Larry Sterling has that in a position to challenge. Half mile for Miles Story, 49 seconds flat. Still a huge divide back to the 3 trailers. Patricia in the middle of Solo Survivor out 3 deep, and Sind at the fence. Going into the far turn, Miles Story still just holding Darby Lee by a half length. Miles Story, Darby Lee working up to terms. Patricia being driven in third. Solo Survivor and Sind takes closer order. They come toward the top of the stretch. Darby Lee in front of Miles Survivor, who's under pressure now as they come toward the quarter pole. On the outside, Solo Survivor, Patricia and Sind. 3/4, 1:13 and 3. They turn for home, and here's Solo Survivor up to Darby Lee. Miles Story with no extra. They're deep in this final furlong. Robbie Albarado and Solo Survivor inching clear from Darby Lee as the winning line moves. Sind is now third. It's Solo Survivor. Solo Survivor wins going away. Solo Survivor by 3 from Darby Lee, and Sind was third.